of see YouTube now. Hang on. All right, I think I did it. I think I actually came back on YouTube Live for part two. This is streaming from my living room live history where a thing fucked up and I kept the Facebook thing going on. YouTube, I think I'm back in part two, so the YouTube clip will actually be in two parts, part one and part two. If anybody's over there on the YouTube chat waiting if I'm back, please post a comment so I can see the little bubble float up there. And if you all said, hey, it ended, fuck him, sorry about that. So that's never happened. The phone just said, fuck it, I'm done, I'm out, I'm finished, I had enough. And I know my fucking battery's charged because the fucker wouldn't have went back on. So, okay, that was bizarre. See, what the fuck was I talking about? Let's see. Grow up fast. Anybody on Facebook feel like going over to YouTube and see if I came back for part two? That would be badass because I think I lost everybody on YouTube, and I would really hate for anybody to miss this fucking brilliant comedy sequence that I'm doing right now. That's fucked up. Sparky, you see what happens when you don't fucking help me out? Drink some water, pick my show back up here. Okay. The fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, suspenders. So that's what happens is the suspenders actually pull a man down and he wind up. That's why you go around like so. You see all the momish guys with their shoulders way the fuck down like this. It's because the balls won the battle with the shoulders, and that's fucked up right there. And they do have overalls, which is pants with suspenders on, except women started to wear them, and they are like jumpsuits. So, hi.
You might have lost the YouTube feed.
My lovely wife is here. Please come say hello. I did lose the YouTube feed.
Did you get it back?
My wife was here to tell me that we lost the YouTube feed because it's on a time delay.
Oh no.
But I am back. I think I'm back. Now, go back upstairs and see if I'm really back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that,
You're welcome.
beautiful wife. All right. I think I'm back. Anyone on YouTube? The phone just fucking went off. That was weird. And then the time delay. Then Van's over, so I thought she'd come and say hello. I'm playing on none of this shit. Oh, back to suspenders. That bit is totally fucking ruined. Which wasn't even really the point of what I was talking about. See, I have there's a female specialty product that is basically suspenders for women. Is a brassiere. It is designed to hold the breast up, and it is one of the most magical things that there is. I love the word brassiere. I am very fucking angry that it was demoted to the word bra.
They're saying you're not back yet.
They're saying I'm not back yet. Well, it looked like I'm back here. Yes, I'm back. You're just on a time delay.
I just asked them. They said,
Well, I'm just seeing. All right, come over here and see this.
I believe you.
All right. Somebody over here, on here, is saying that I'm back, and then somebody else in there told my wife that I'm not back. So now somebody who's in here tell my wife that I'm back because she thinks I'm gone, but I'm actually right here. And boy, if this didn't fuck up a brassiere bit, but barely. She's on a time delay, and so I'm on a time delay. And perhaps only select people on YouTube are getting this stream, and I apologize for that. So anyway, the word brassiere is magical. I am very angry that it has been shortened to the very vulgar bra. Bra is a fucking horrible word. Brassiere is actually fun to say. It's like brass ear, brassiere. You can't fucking shorten a great word like brassiere to just slang like bra. Who's that? That's fucking bullshit. That's just like you couldn't take supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and shorten it to soup. That's batshit balls. That's what that is right there. Um, One thing's for sure, the live stream and the YouTube shutting down and coming back on, and I'm back and I'm not back. This is fucking comedy history of my career. This is fucking badass. And I didn't even have to go sideways. Think about that. Good time for a drink here. Sparky's gonna mock the fuck out of me after tonight. Nice going, dickhead! Thank you, Sparky. Alright. So, I am back, and that's all I got to say about that. If I'm not back, man, there's fucking ghosts over there. Welcome back, YouTube. You didn't really miss much. I was ranting about being pissed off about the word brassiere being cut to bra, and it really wasn't that funny, because I'm still recovering from the trauma of watching the fucking YouTube stream just disappear before my eyes. So now, we'll go back to probably as good a time as any to talk about Hell Games, a segment on my show that I've been doing every week. And Keith from the Keith Show over ZZO requested this Hell Gig story because he happened to be at this particular show quite a few years ago. Well, not quite a few, maybe like two. That seems like quite a few now. It was a St. Patrick's Day show. I would consider it definitely a Hell Gig, mostly on account of it was in a bar with a lot of drunk people, about 80, 90 people, but they only had like 19 chairs. So the most of the people were back at the bar. And I love my party animals, but anybody who's been to a bar knows that anybody who's at the bar during the live entertainment doesn't give a flying fuck about the live entertainment. They came to drink, and they get really loud, and I just got a little pissed off because people didn't have seats, and I just yelled out. I went, "Quiet at the bar, you cocksuckers!" And then that stuck. Like that, you know how you like nicknames and shit? That fucking stuck. So whenever it got a little loud, the people, the 19 people with chairs, would all say this with me. "Quiet at the bar, you cocksucker!" Now, Keith was there, and I hope you're happy because I don't think that's nearly as funny of a story as you think it is, even though it is admittedly very entertaining to scream out, "Quiet at the bar, you cocksucker!" So, there you go. And the other thing is, you peckers don't know about me, is like I'm going to spend at least some time tonight or tomorrow trying to splice the YouTube show parts 1 and 2 together. I don't have a fucking clue if I can do that, but I shall find out. All right, here we go. More shit. Floor notes here. Down here. Johnny Depp blanket. Wipe my sweaty ass on it. Boom, roasted. Oh, here's a good one. Stories from my youth. Okay, so there's Frank, and there's Clee stories, and then there's another guy whose name I won't mention because we kind of drifted apart, and I don't know how he feels about any of this stuff, but he smoked more marijuana than any of us, and he would just fucking disappear. He would just be gone. And a lot of times, he would be the one driving. Now, he bought can you peckers drive stick shift? I am a stick shift master because I learned to save lives, mostly my own. He had a new Camaro, way too young, went about 180,000 fucking miles an hour. I hadn't even gotten my crash course yet in driving the Camaro. Now, in those days, we did the Jersey run because you get served over there when you're fucking 18. So people would load up the fast Camaro, and we all rode to fucking Jersey. So he just got this Camaro, had no idea how fast it went, and on Route 22, is that what it is? It's 22? From Easton, coming from Phillipsburg, coming back into fucking Pennsylvania, we were flying, and my fucking body was strapped back against the seat. Well, I thought we were gonna I was so in terror, I couldn't even fucking scream. But it turns out I wasn't the only one who wanted to scream because he, the driver, looked at the speedometer and noticed that we were going a fucking 120 miles an hour on 22, and he fucking screamed, "We're going 120 miles an hour!" I know. Now, so you got a frame of reference here. 120 miles an hour is only like 20 miles an hour away from fucking liftoff. To see, you understand what we're going through here. So, and that story has no real point or an end to it, but we didn't die. Somehow we slowed everything down, and anonymous person right there. So, man, this is sure one for the books. You gotta admit one thing. Even if I do the same exact material every week, which I try not to do, weird shit happens there. So you're part of a very unusual experience. And I do set alarms, and the bumps over there is signaling the end of the show. And it's a very stupid alarm tone that I picked because it's sort of like a, right, makes me think I should answer an old phone. So, ba-bumps, stop. Oh, fuck me. It's Alexa, stop. Thank you. All right. So, here we go there. I love you fuckers. I do, man. I mean, who would put up with this for their entertainment, right? Who would put up with this? How could, that's just fucking miracle of modern science that I could get to fucking 4,000 watched hours on YouTube. So you guys kick fucking ass, buy shirts, send money, watch on YouTube. And when we can move to super chat again, I don't know what the fuck that means. Maybe it means that I could just run a whole episode without it fucking shutting my phone off. I'll tell you a couple more things here before I get out of Dodge. Oh, Clee's sister in the house. I know she is. Clee, my artist here. So if you missed these fun episodes, Clee was instrumental in corrupting my youth, and that's actually me, Charcoal by Clee. And because we were assholes, pot smoking assholes all the time, we used to torment the fuck out of poor Clee's parents, and they were just kind of really amazing. They're kind of like Leave It to Beaver parents. We couldn't rattle them no matter how hard we fucking tried. We could not fucking rattle them. And the guy with the Camaro, whose name I won't mention, he also worked at a job where he had access to a dump truck. Bear with me now. So now, in order to rattle Clee's parents, Clee and I went in the back of this dump truck, right? And then the other guy, whose name shall remain nameless, backed the dump truck into Clee's parents' front lawn while Clee's father was out raking the fucking leaves, and he raised up the dump truck like this, the back, and me and Clee slid out the back of the dump truck like coal going into a fucking cellar, and we almost whacked our fucking brains on the metal thing, and we rolled into the fucking yard, right up to Clee's father, and Clee's father went, "Hello, boys." What the fuck? And I'm fully aware these stories don't really have a point or an end to them, but that's a true story. Clee dump truck story with mystery friend. Things that I missed from last week. Mrs. Pecker has put notes in there. There's not even a bit about this. It's just that it's interesting to me because I love roller coasters. Because of all the shit going on in Japan, you're not allowed to scream on a roller coaster. How the fuck can you control that? The roller coaster scream is spontaneous. It's that moment when you're pretty fucking sure you're going to die and you go, ah! Now, if I told you this story already, I apologize, but it's directly connected to this story because I am an asshole and a dick. We test riding coasters before my wife and daughter, and actually my daughter and I test rode one in Hershey a long time ago, and it's a little seen silly teeny one. It's the mine train one, and we told my wife, oh, it's perfectly safe. And then it goes up a little hill, and then right before this little hill, we said, when we're on a coaster, because we're assholes, we should be very careful though. This first hill is really scary, and then you can't see because there's perspective. And then right up there, she fucking let out the most incredible blood curdling scream. And that first drop on that hill is like a 2 feet, and then it goes level. So, wife, sorry about that, but you got to admit that was really fucking funny. This is another weird night. I'm telling you this. Let's see, boom, 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 boom. Roller coaster, can't scream there. Here we go. This this is just my entertainment picks. I gotta cheat here a little bit. I love Twilight Zone. I can tell you where there's absolutely fucking great episodes, so it'll save you a lot of heartache. I like Hocus Pocus Frisbee. I believe he's in season 1. It's one that people don't watch. It's season 1, episode 7, where Crazy Man goes out to Vegas and the thing takes his fucking dollar and he goes nuts. Flora, that machine, it took my dollar. It's not human. It's an it. Put in 3, get back 2. Put in 4, get back 5. That's fucking badass. I love that. Of course, we all know the Shatner ones are incredible. Season 2, episode 7 is Nick of Time. That's everybody's favorite, with a little fucking devil hair there, and he put in a fucking penny, and he answered questions like I would do now. Am I gonna keep doing live streaming the whole rest of my fucking life? And then, oh, we love that one. Season 5, episode 3 is Nightmare at 20,000 feet. Right now, we're all sick of not being able to fly. We wouldn't care if there were gremlins on the fucking wing. And that's pretty much it. Oh, there's another sleeper one that I like, because I love to read. Season 1, episode 8 is called Time Enough, where Mr. Beavis just wants to read, and they're really fucking assholes to him, and they won't let him read. And he goes and he reads in a bank vault, and the whole world blows up, and then he can fucking read. That's a crazy episode. But he almost gets fired, and he gets called into the banker's office, and he goes, "You, Mr. Bemis, are a reader." Reader? A reader! I didn't know that was a fucking bad thing. So there you go, Twilight Zone picks. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. There was no really big, amazing part of tonight's episode, apart from the YouTube thing turned into fucking shit. I love doing this. Episode 22. Give it a share. Get a watching party. Hopefully you get them fucking hours up. Post questions in the comments. Watch it. Share it. I don't know. I should plan endings. But anyway, I love you big time. Sparky's sleeping. Be safe. And I'm not quite sure if this is easy to turn off. You fuckers probably watch me all night long creeping around my house because I can't turn off the fucking live stream. So I'm going out of here, turn that off, and I'm going to turn part 2 off of YouTube